Ready?
Let's do it.
You got that
ready.
frog out?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to be froggy, but I'm going to try to fight through it.
What's happening? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Lots. We are not in the studio, and this is not Brian.
Nope. I am not Brian, and we are not in the studio.
That's
Dude,
right.
We're in the mountains, man.
We are in the mountains.
This is pretty cool.
It is cool. I wish you guys could see this, the background that we have. Like, we literally, it's June right now, and we're in Denver, Colorado for Top Contractor School.
Having a blast.
Having a blast. We are staying at the Gaylord, right? The Gaylord Resort.
Yep.
And in the background here, like, look out that way. Like, there's all these mountains with, like, snow out there. It's crazy. It's
beautiful.
wild. So
It's the Rockies.
it is.
The Rocky Mountains, baby.
It is. They're a bit rocky.
They're, yeah. This weekend wasn't rocky, I'll tell you that.
No, dude, no. So let's dive into that real quick.
Dude, what a great time. So we're out here for the Top Contractor
Yeah.
Retreat. They do 2 of these a year. Anybody that follows along, you know the Top Contractors, kind of part of the fabric of the Pavement group. And so this is for Eli and I. We get to see folks we only see maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Get caught up. Had some great education yesterday, like a full day. Today we've got something called the Circle that's going on. That'll be really cool. But it's been just so great to see everybody from all around the country that we do work with, some that we just do a little bit of work with, but we only see them at these events, and they're amazing people. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time, yeah. This is wonderful. The weather's beautiful. The people are great. And, my favorite thing, I think, this time around, so, like, I've been to a bunch of these, right? You have too.
Sure.
Is all the new faces, like,
Yeah.
So
I
Jim.
noticed that.
So Jim Williams was brought on to Top Contractor School.
Mm-hmm.
He was with Verizon for 20-something years, I believe.
Okay. I think it was like 28.
20. Yeah, it was like crazy. Like, he built a, amazing career there, and he decided to. He's known Brian for years. Met Brian at Verizon, I believe, and he decided to come over to Top Contractor School to help grow that and be a part of the sales team there. And so, having Jim there. So, like, if there's any contractors that are listening to this, you might hear from Jim if you reach out.
Sure.
But having Jim there and he's constantly been bringing in new faces, and so we've got all these new contractors there that I've been able to connect with, you've been able to connect with, who
it's been nice.
Never heard of and have never met before, and it's just great. It's great to see new faces.
Some of the newer folks I met too seem like a great fit.
Yeah.
So he's doing a good job on the front end there and bringing in more good people, because I know this is a very unique environment. It's a very unique group of people. It's very tight, and the culture part of it is super important. And the folks I've met so far have been terrific and really just meshed well. So
100%. Did you swing it before this?
Say that again?
Did you swing it before this? Play a little golf?
I played a little golf on Thursday.
Yeah.
I was able to play with Brian Beckner from Prestige Asphalt, California, one of our contractors, also a TCS member, and a couple of our clients that live locally out here. Had a great time. Shot horribly, but the ball does travel out here. Everybody's told me that. I had never golfed. I've been out here a few times, but I'd never golfed out here. Yeah. And everybody said the ball travels another 20, 30 yards. So that was like 15 for me. I was not playing great, but gorgeous. It's like on the side of a mountain, place called Bear Dance. It was incredible.
Well, I love it. Just south of Denver here, right? Yeah.
Just south of Denver, yeah.
Well, good. Well, let's dive into some of the Pavement group stuff.
Sure.
June was a wild month, man. May and June have been really good months for us. I really feel like things are, the engine's really started. The flywheel's going, as Brian always says, right? Like the flywheel is flying. And speaking of Brian, I want to give him a quick shout out.
Something big happened for Brian in June?
Something like that. I don't know. Another year older. Another
trip around the sun.
Another trip around the sun.
Well, happy birthday, B. Hess.
Happy birthday, B. Hess. We appreciate you. We love you.
Dude, what's strange is that was the only birthday in the company, I believe, for the month of June.
That's what our newsletter says.
I'm
looking at it, I'm like questioning.
And I hope I'm not wrong, because June seems like one of the most popular birthday months generally.
July, there's a whole lot.
Yeah, July's going to be busy with the candles and the blowing out and the cake and the whole thing, Yeah,
we're going to celebrate probably 10 birthdays all at once.
Okay.
Including mine.
Gig. Yeah, including yours.
Yeah.
You're going to be 25?
10. But,
What's that?
10.
You're going to be 10?
Yeah. Finally getting to the double digits, Todd. No, 26. 26.
Oh, 26. Okay.
Yeah.
26.
But yeah, happy birthday, Brian. Appreciate you, man. Another trip around the sun. It's amazing what you're doing here at the Pavement Group with Top Contractor School, One Team Media, everything. It's been a mentor of mine for, many years, and I think of yours too. So
yeah, sure.
Love the dude, and Yeah, if you get a chance, say happy belated birthday if you haven't already.
Yes. Get him up on the socials. He's not hard to find.
No, he is not. He is not. So in operations, man, we had a lot of projects going. I think at one point, I remember here in early June, there was a week where we had, it was like a ridiculous amount of
Like
projects.
96 projects or something like that?
Yeah, all going at the exact same
At the
time.
same time, yeah.
Yeah, and so like our team, did an incredible job managing all of that. Throughout the month here, we had 148 jobs scheduled. Mark Perkins scheduled 61, and Laura Gonzalez scheduled 90.
Wow.
90. Or no, I'm sorry, Source
She's
90.
Source 90. Yeah,
90.
yeah.
I'm reading this wrong.
Yeah, I got to
I'm reading this
fact check you over here, Eli.
Yeah, I know you do.
These numbers are they're dicey. You can't be off.
And we had 427 new deals created. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot in 1 month. Also want to give a quick shout out to Tyler at Atlas Asphalt. The team wanted to shout you out specifically for a project that you did for us in Long Island, New York.
Tyler Ciansuli?
Yes.
If I'm saying that properly?
I wasn't going to say
Yeah,
his
yeah.
last name because I don't know how to say it.
I'm pretty sure. I've seen it enough. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, yeah.
But yes, yep, yeah. Team wanted to shout you out, man.
Yeah, great dude.
They wanted to shout out your project and the fact that you knocked out this project with absolutely zero issues in Long Island, New York. So appreciate you, man. Also another project, Spotlight, in North Charleston, South Carolina. I believe this is one that Mike Assetti was on site. So if you guys haven't seen...
Yeah, Assetti on site. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that podcast, it's amazing. The media team did a great job putting that together.
Yeah.
Assetti is walking one of his projects, 22,000 square foot mill and pave, NC Pavement and Concrete. Old Tommy and Brooke.
Tommy and Brooke.
OGs.
The best, yeah.
OGs.
It's like they're part of the company.
They really are. They really are.
They're wonderful.
Appreciate you guys. The team also wanted to shout you guys out as well.
Yeah, that job went really well.
Yeah.
Those are tricky too. You get in that
easy.
like C-store or gas station environment. You can't shut them down, right? You got to work around the traffic. You got to figure out a really good phasing plan and flow.
Yeah.
And they always kill it on those.
And Assetti is the one to, he knocks it out with that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like he's one of the best on our team, I think.
Yeah.
At,
You know why?
coordinating.
Because he's so calm
That's
and
right.
collective, and
That's
he's
right.
just, he's in control. That said he's the bomb.
Thebomb.com, Assetti.
.com, baby.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Any new faces?
We do have a new face. Oh, Mark.
Mark.
So Mark was brought on. Kaczynski, I believe is how you say his last name. I fact checked that with him when he first started.
Yeah, sure.
When
When you throw a Z in the middle of a name, it gets dicey, right? So you got to ask.
Yeah, I had to. I said, dude, I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna be honest with you. And he goes, Kaczynski. I'm like, okay, perfect.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So Mark, another one who was at another organization. He's actually at the Pens for, I believe, 20 years.
18, something like that, I want to say.
Yep. So Mark was the CFO of the Pens. So he was, very high up there at the Pens. Had a great career there, and decided to come to the Pavement Group.
Awesome. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's been a great addition to the team. I'm really excited to see the things that he implements here. And
You know what's nice too? This is, talking about top contractor school and the vibe and the culture here. He's here. He's only been working with us for about a month or so. And I had the opportunity to meet him, his daughters, his wife, and they're all really, really sweet people. But how great is that? He felt comfortable enough only working here for a month to bring his whole family to top contractor for a few days.
His whole family,
and kind of
too,
get
yeah.
integrated. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool. It says a lot about
His
what's
daughters.
going on. It says a lot about him as a person too. He's feeling comfortable after just a few weeks here.
100%.
He's great. Tremendous addition.
He was a great addition, and just want to give Brian a quick shout out for bringing Mark on, because just Mark. Brian's that dude that always finds people.
Sure.
Finds people for the right positions. So, but yeah, Mark is if you haven't met him, reach out to him, meet him, say what's up. He is a great addition to the team.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome, Mark.
Appreciate you, Mark. In other news, we let's see. Do you want to talk about some of the? I believe we sponsored a golf outing, if I'm reading this right, the CMG Classic.
Is that the one you played in with Chad?
That's not the one I played.
Okay. You played in the one for Judy's son for the.
We did.
Butler Lacrosse.
So
that's right.
yep, we did sponsor the Butler Lacrosse golf outing, and dude, it was.
How'd you play? You guys won it, right?
We did not play well.
No.
We came in plus strokes on
Yeah.
a scramble.
4-man scramble. That's not supposed to happen.
Not
Those
supposed
are
to
usually somebody comes in at like shooting a 54.
Yeah.
Right.
But hey, listen, did we have a good time? We sure did.
Awesome.
We had a good time. And did we support a good cause? We did.
That's
Absolutely,
what it's all about.
We did.
Very nice.
So
let's talk sales.
Yeah, let's talk it. So, sales is one of my favorite things about the pavement.
I know.
At
It's
the
really
pavement.
all we know about.
That's
the
all
two
I
of
know
us,
about. Yeah.
Not sure what they're doing on the other side. Looks like they're scheduling and sourcing a lot, but I don't even know how they do it.
I don't know.
Thank God we got good people.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Couldn't
But
tell you.
sales-wise, man, June was, I want to say it was the third largest month in company history.
Either second or third, yeah. It was up there.
It was very strong, and which was good. It's been like we've talked about. It's been like a little bit of a slower start than we kind of had thought, and but it's just sort of been the economy, I think, in general. Not crazy slow, but just a little bit slower. And then everything just sort of broke loose this month. And
May and June have been good, and we had a really, I'll be honest, dude, we had a pretty big goal for June, and we've got some big goals here at the end of the year that I have no doubt that we're going to hit. But we had a very large goal, right? Like the second or third biggest month in company history, and we got within 2% of that.
Within 2%
of that goal.
Yeah.
And so I just want to give the sales team a quick shout out because that doesn't happen by accident, right? Like it takes work.
Yeah. No, the team is locked in right now. They really are. Yeah,
absolutely.
We're very fortunate to have them all, and they're grinding it out. Who are the leaders?
Yeah, so leaders. So Paige Perkins, she's done an incredible job this year. She is the Q2 sales leader still.
Okay.
And the year-to-date sales leader.
Overall,
she's still leading the pack. We've also got Aseti, who was the monthly leader here in June.
Okay.
So he led the month. And I know Aseti and Paige were neck and neck for the majority of the month. So
those two are competitive.
Oh, our whole team's competitive.
They are. But I feel like those two are starting to become competitive a little bit with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Because they keep going, kind of back and forth, so it's good.
I love it. But yeah, we see new logos left and right. Like, do you want to talk about the business development side?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've, we were talking, I think it's in the newsletter, Jenna, Jenna, Pat, and Jeff all brought in some really great new customers that were transacted, and then I think we've got 10 or 12 opportunities that have come in the last 4 weeks for really, really large customers that we haven't worked with before. So, without throwing out any names out there, but it's exciting. I mean, with the second half of the year and then going into next year, where some of these opportunities will ultimately push to, a lot of really new, exciting opportunities. It really is, yeah.
It really is.
I don't know if I could be any more vague than that, but I'm excited about it.
No, it's a lot of new logos.
You can't give away the playbook or the names.
No.
Can't
But
give them the secret sauce.
But listen, it's a lot of new logos, a lot of new faces. You've done a great job at bringing in some new logos.
Tremendous
here.
job, thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Welcome. I've brought on some new logos myself, and have met some new people.
Yeah,
it's just really
was fun this month. You and I jumping on calls together too with some new clients.
Yeah.
You haven't done that in a little while. That's been sort of a little bit old school.
Getting in the trenches.
Tag teaming, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been good.
I think we should do it more.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling.
Dude, I'm down.
Keep it rolling. I hear we had a new birth of a child within TPG too.
Yeah. Pat Ford. Pat Ford's daughter was born.
Congrats, Pat.
Just about 10 days ago now?
Yeah.
Let me think. Yeah, about 10 days ago. So congratulations, Pat. His fourth child.
Love it.
Yeah, dude, he's just so psyched.
Love it.
It was neat. His wife's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got 3, and I'm like, whoa, mine are older, and I still I couldn't,
Sure.
It's a lot of little kids.
Yeah.
But he's building a beautiful family. He's doing an amazing job here. So
yeah.
He's coming up on his 1-year anniversary too.
He is. Yeah. It's coming up here. I want to say it's either July or August.
I think it's in August. Yeah.
Yeah.
So big year for Pat. It was a big year.
Big year for Pat, and he had hit one of his biggest months too. I want to just point that out. He had one of his biggest month his biggest week rather was the week of his in sales.
Yeah, you're right.
Was the week of his daughter being born as well. So he told me, he said, "Man, that's 1 week that I will always remember."
Yeah, sure. Which one do you think he was more excited about? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably
Listen,
to say it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Could have been either. It could have been either. No. That's awesome. Yeah, man. So all in all,
there's a lot coming up, man.
June was a great month.
It was.
It was. And again, to kind of end it here in Denver with the top contractor crew.
Yeah.
And this beautiful place. This was a pretty special way to wrap the month up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Any plans for the 4th, Eli?
You know, my parents are coming in. My parents are driving up to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, for the week. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have them for the week. Spend some time with them. Probably go see some fireworks.
Love it.
Go out to dinner. I'm gonna make some food in my house too for them. Make some. I got got the smoker, so I'm gonna make some. I smoked some. Made some really good steak on it
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago, so I'm gonna probably make that for them too.
I love it.
Enjoy
Man. Are
that.
you good at that? That's hard. Smoking's like kind of an art.
So I'm learning smoking, but like I'm really good at making steak.
Okay.
You could ask my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good at making steak. So
Good.
gonna do that. Gonna enjoy the time, and gonna enjoy a couple days off too. You know, it's been a grind this year, and we got a long ways to go from here to the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take some well-deserved couple days off here.
Yeah, man.
In the 4th and probably the 5th, and
Yeah.
get back to it on right away on Monday. How about yourself? You got plans?
Yeah, it's kind of where I live is sort of vacation land, so it's a pretty busy time to begin with. There's fireworks for like 2 weeks in a row, and a lot of fun stuff that goes on, a little parade. Then we'll cook out, we'll hit the beach, really kind of make the most of it. It really comes, July 4th is like perfect, I feel like, in the asphalt world, especially if you're in like sort of a seasonal part of the country. It like really splits the year, and everybody's a little tired from the startup, so it's perfect time to grab 4 or 5 days off, catch your breath, be with family. So I'm really looking forward to it, and super excited to get back at it right after the 4th. So
That's right.
yeah, get in the second half of the year, and then all of a sudden we're talking about Thanksgiving. It's crazy how this happens.
It is crazy.
It's the world we live in, man.
It flies by in an instant. Right?
Yeah,
like
it really
you
does.
blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
miss
fireworks, and you're putting the turkey in the oven, and it seems like it's 2 days in between.
it. That's right.
So,
Well, good stuff, Todd. Well, appreciate you jumping on.
cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
great trip. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. We'll have to get you on again here soon.
All right.
Maybe you, me, Brian will have to chop it up next month.
Yeah, where are we going to be at the end of July?
No idea.
No idea.
Just no idea.
It's a month away. Who knows?
Yeah, dude. A lot happens within a month. That's hence why we do these.
It sure does.
Hence
yeah.
why we do talking lots like this, because really a lot happens within a month, and you can't. I mean, it's cool for me to and Brian and you to like sit back and like recap this, because I'm like, what actually happened this month, right? And I sit down, like, this podcast is just as much for me as it is for the people listening, right?
Yeah,
like,
sure. No, you gotta take the time to appreciate the things that happen like that. We're moving fast here, man.
Yeah.
It's like Ferris Bueller. You gotta stop and smell the roses a little bit. I don't think that's exactly what he said. Life moves fast. Sometimes you gotta slow down and appreciate it. Something like that. I'm messing up the line, but you can look it up. It's on the internet. But thank you to Miranda Rowe as well. She does such a great job doing the breakdown for the newsletter.
Yep.
It's a great reminder, and it kind of memorializes a lot of the great things that are happening in the company. So it's cool.
That's right. Well, cool, guys. Well, we'll see you on next month's the end of next month. Hopefully, we'll get it in time here. I know we're doing this one right at the last day of the month, or the second to last day of the month.
Yeah.
So we're sneaking it in. Final, as Swingman just said behind the camera, shooting it at the final buzzer. So we're
Peyton
getting it
Pritchard.
in. That's right. That's right.
Celts, go Celts, by the way. I don't know why I'm throwing gang signs, but the Celtics. Got to give a shout out to our Boston office. Chad, Pat, and myself were the only people that really celebrated that win, but it was a big one. Banner number 18.
On that
baby.
note, I'm gonna cut this short now. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fine.
Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you next month, and peace.